think overall I'm really loving the system. I'm really loving.
Didn't Terry's go back? If Terry at 19, hers went back to whatever.
All right, let's see if we can get a dub, man. Been doing real bad in this league. Whole lot of sim losses.
Making sure they're nice.
There's no way Terry gets $3 and some change.
See what
When
we
I
can
say
do on
$3
this.
and change out loud, that's what made
I'm
me
happy.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
All right, let's get this motherfucking shit cracking.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Nice. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Andrew Booth. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Still has room inside the 15. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now off play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They give it to him again. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. Complete to Hyatt. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for this. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the set. That's complete.
Damn,
Njoku.
good shit.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
That wasn't the fucking play I called.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
Good D.
It's
Good
tipped
D.
away.
One more
It's gonna
time.
hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Respect that.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. From midfield now. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's the turnover defense right here.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dropping back to throw.
Motherfucker.
Complete beyond the mark.
Damn.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Fault, fellas. Get this motherfucker back.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 36. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Throwing now on 1st down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
Oh, they're trying to give us the
Offense
rock
up to the
back.
line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. He brings it in. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Good shit.
Better than this.
If you scratch a stoner, you know, the smoothness of a story of a stoner, you're going to find, like...
On is Katie York for the PAT.
Good game.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things 10-10.
Good game between two of the sorriest squads in the motherfucking
On
league.
now is York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Right up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. He's got to gain a 6 there. O'Carroll making that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys hoping to take a lead going into the break. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Dallas! So, Rock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the man is there to knock that away.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play, driving that defense backwards.
He puts some count on the taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, get a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. This one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
You're good on the point after. And the Giants make it 17-all.
Gotta get some better clock management, fellas.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That's inside the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Connects on the crosser. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now it's Cook, and he's brought down for
Cook
a loss.
ain't getting it going.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Now a give running right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. chooses to bring this one out. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hey, you don't have to PH. Well, caveat.
1st and 10 from the 41. Pass play coming here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. From the 46. Throw reeled in by Njoku. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They send a tight end in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sorry,
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll run it with Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Hand off to the back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the side.
Hold on, playboy. All right, we ready.
A little bit, and then you do your transplant. You kind of give it a little movies, give it the jazz hands at the bottom of the roots, spread them out, sprinkle some recharge in the hole while you're doing the transplant. I found that some just take off, especially this blackberry cut that I got. This thing loves to be used. She has rhymes on it.
The difference, it's the classic, there is no way to greatness. Greatness is the way.
Their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. Quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Trying again, following the sack.
Turn around,
5
good.
yards shy of that first down marker. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Throwing from the gun here.
Oh.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The give here on second. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Throwing on 2nd and 13.
Damn, that was John Doe.
Touchdown. The Giants now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now he's York to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Let's blaze up. Come on,
Offense
coach.
ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Take it.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Gonna use every second.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running this one left.
Oh, get the fuck out of there.
But there's a flag on the field.
Same.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. First down, he'll throw it. That's completed right side. Hits the 20.
Good
He's all the way home Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Play some D, fellas.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Ooh, good thing twice.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete.
Good D.
Hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Yep.
Fielded at the 7. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. We've got a screen to the running back.
Good shit.
And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Complete to Hyatt. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Good deep.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Second and 10 now. And
Turn
that's a
around,
touchdown.
pimp.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal, still 4 yards to go on 2nd. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
Good game, fellas.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
All right, let's get back to work.